been this easy to mix and make your own music? Take it from me, I've travelled the world and seen all the clubs. To get there, believe me, was always a real challenge. Now with eJay ClubWorld, I can check out all the clubs and all the mixes without even leaving my sofa. Acid and electro in Singapore. House in Paris. Drum and bass in London. Reggae on the Virgin Islands. Techno in Frankfurt. Ambient in Bombay. Trance in the White Island of Ibiza. You can just go there and be creative. With more than 10,000 samples to choose from, you can arrange them on tracks, mix them up, and also put some very good effects on it. You can create sequences in the hyper generator. You let the beats roll in the grooves generator. You can jam around live with your friends. And then you can save all your tracks into the jukebox.
It's really easy to find your way around eJay ClubWorld. The most important controls like play and stop work in the same way whichever eJay ClubWorld mode you're in. With the directional buttons you can move the cursor around the active area. Pressing the R1 button and the directional buttons changes the active area. The X button confirms an entry or selection. The circle button deletes samples from the mix and cancels settings. The triangle button stops and starts your song whenever you want. Pressing the R2 button will take you to the quick access menu. From here you can quickly get to the other functions like the groove generator or the hyper generator. You can find out more about the controls in the manual. Now I'm going to show you how to make your first tracks without even thinking about it. First of all, decide what part of the track you want to lay down first: drums, bass, voice or loops. Select a sound group by pressing the R1 button and the relevant directional button together. Say you want drum loops, go to the loop icon and press the X button. Now only the drum loops in the sample archive will be displayed. You can listen to the samples by clicking on the square button. Select a cool drum loop with the X button. Move the cursor to the place on the tracks where you want the sample to go. The X button pastes the sample in your mix where the cursor is. You can add copies of the sample to your mix with the X button. There's no need to go back to the sample archive each time. The circle button deletes the sample under the cursor from the mix. The samples are automatically placed at the beginning of a bar so that your mix always sounds great. If you're not happy with the mix and want to rearrange the samples, place your cursor on the sample you want to move and press the X button. Move the cursor to the position in the mix you want the sample to go and paste the sample by pressing the X button again. If you want to rearrange several samples at once, press the L1 button to change to multiple select mode. To get the full lowdown on the cursor modes and sample editing, take a look in the manual. Made a wicked mix, you can save and load your track on your memory card via the menu selection. The mixer enables you to fine-tune your song and really make it your own. You can adjust each audio track individually with settings like volume or pan, but to give your mix that extra kick, you also have extra effects, a booster and an equalizer. Select the track you want to alter with the up and down directional buttons. Move between the individual mixer controls using the left and right directional buttons. Adjust settings by clicking on the relevant control with the X button and setting it using the directional buttons. The triangle button stops and starts the playback with the new mixer settings. Want to integrate your own drum sounds and grooves into the mix? You can with the Groove Generator, the built-in drum computer in eJay ClubWorld. Add beats to your song live or program your own grooves using the drum matrix. Basically, all the gamepad buttons in the Groove Generator have drum sounds. The triangle button starts your mix and switches to live mode. Now you can drum along to your song live. In the drum matrix, beats can be edited and programmed step by step, no problem. Move the cursor around the matrix with the directional buttons. Set single kicks with the X button. You can put your own drum setting together by giving the drum pads in the Groove Generator new drum sounds. The panorama and volume controls in the Groove Generator enable you to find the perfect drum setting. Want to know more? Then check out the manual. With the hypergenerator, you can create wicked sounds and melodies with no problem at all. Just let your imagination run wild. Move the cursor around the matrix using the directional buttons. Set single notes with the X button. Load new sounds and samples from the sample archive into the hypergenerator. You can integrate new sequences into your mix just like you do with the samples.